Hello everyone, welcome to ST Model Cars. In this video, I will review this 1/18 scale BMW E46 M3 by Norev. Price point on this, $120 shipped from Germany to the US. Okay. And as you can see, this is the full opening die cast. The color of this is the Laguna Seca blue. Norev also releases this in the gold color as well as the gray CSL version. But somehow I really like the Laguna Seca blue version of this E46 M3. So this is the one that I got. And yeah, so let's take a closer look at this Norev E46. So first, let me get the turntable out of the way. Okay, so let's take a look at the E46. Now, if you look at the front end, I'm probably gonna start with the bad news. This is, I think, where Norev kind of goof things up a little bit. The headlight detail somehow just feels a little bit off. If you look at the headlights, like the individual lenses, I guess, they feel that they don't, they're not recessed deep enough, right? So it kind of gives the look that they're pressed against the glass. They're not really pressed against the glass, but like if you look at the real car, right, it's recessed a lot more inside. And also the other big thing is that the turn signal assembly, it almost looks like an aftermarket unit. If you look at the real E46 M3, or even if you look at the other releases by Solido or Auto Art, you will see that the turn signal is the reflector in the back, it's all silver, and he has an opaque glass that covers the turn signal. And this one has like a clear glass, with the almost like a black reflector with just only partial, being silver. So almost looks like an aftermarket unit. I don't know if that's the intent, but it's a little off. But overall, I'm okay with it. I know it might bother some people, the inaccuracy of the headlight, but here it is. Okay. One disclaimer: I painted the grills black. This used to have the chrome surrounds with the chrome slats of the grill, but I kind of like the look of it being black. So I painted the grills black, and I also painted the side grills black as well. And I left the M3 emblem there. Okay. So front bumper here, you have the opening on the bottom. It's not real opening, it's just molded plastic. And you have the two fog lights here, also separate lenses. Okay. And let's take a look at under the hood. Okay, so here's the inline six engine, right? This is a half molded engine, so only the top half of the engine is molded. And one of the things that was, I don't know, I guess kind of a song to Norev from me, is that they kind of stopped the engine block right there where the pointer is. If you look at the original car, or even if you look at other releases like Auto Art, the engine block goes underneath the hood cowl. It continues, and if in the Norev version, I guess as a cost saving, they stop it right there. So they just make this whole thing as one casting. Again, it's a bit a shortcut, and I think it really detracts from the premium feel of the car. But it is what it is. Right, but the rest of them isn't too bad. You have 4 out of the intake runners visible. You have the strut brace here. You get some details, coolant reservoir, windshield washer fluid here, right, intake box. And the neat thing about this is somehow Norev lately has been obsessed with labels. So if you look at under the hood lid, they have all the labels there, the warning label presence right there. Okay. The hinge on the hood is dog-leg. Again, you know, it's kind of cost cutting. I wish they would have kind of replicate the mechanism of the real hood. But all right, and here's the side view of the E46 M3. And if you look at closer at the wheel, you know, you can see the brake details behind it, right? I believe this is the base 18-inch wheels on the real car. So, you know, it does look a little bit smaller, you know, but in real life, you know, they are equipped with the 18-inch wheel that kind of looks just like this, size-wise. Okay. All right, before we look at the interior, let's take a look underneath the car. The chassis is just so-so. There isn't much to see. Everything is pretty much molded into one piece, except, you know, the exhaust is actually separate pieces, and you do see a little bit of the rear suspension details. And, you know, the rear wheels are connected by an axle, which is, you know, I rarely seen that in a Norev. Okay. And then you have the chrome exhaust tip right here. Okay, no suspension on this. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the inside. The inside here. Okay, so all black interior, you know, fully carpeted. You know, it's actually a pretty nice interior. Maybe not quite to the level of Auto Art, you know, but it's quite decent. So right there, you got the, you know, the BMW M door sill down here, right? And you see a pretty good. Sorry, shake the camera. Pretty good detail in the center console. You know, you see the infotainment center, the climate control underneath it. You see the manual transmission, right? Got the armrest, parking brake, and yeah, and then they even color the door strike silver here on the door jamb. So okay, if you look at this car also, the rear window here, the back window here on the side and on the back, they're tinted, but the front side glass isn't tinted. So right there. Here's the back side of the M3. The taillight details are quite nice actually. So this is the facelifted model, right? It has the LED clusters behind the lens that you can see, right? You got the reverse light there, and you got the M3 emblem and the BMW logo and the small spoiler here. Let's open the trunk. If you open the trunk here, fully carpeted trunk. So, all right, now let's take a look at the other side. So this is the side view of the driver's side, the E46 M3. And let's take a look at the interior. Okay, so here's the interior from the driver's side. Zoom in here a little bit. Pretty good details. You can see that the clusters are all replicated there, right? Got the M steering wheel, 3 pedals, manual transmission car. Okay, and the neat thing about Norev is, again, like I mentioned earlier, they're kind of obsessed with the labels lately. So if you look at the door jamb, right? Let me bring it closer. If you look at where, maybe I'll get the light out of the way. So if you look at where my pointer is, you know, they have the labels for the tire pressures. So, you know, it's really cool that they include that details there. Okay. All right. Okay. So if you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, feel free to post them in the comment sections. I also have a FLICKR account where I post the photo shoot of this scale model cars in the diorama settings. I'll post the link in the description if you want to check it out. Much appreciated if you can like the video and subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoyed the review of this E46 M3 by Norev. I will see you in my next video, and thanks for watching.